so you get to go first. Natalie, tell me, 6th inning, you hit your 3rd home run of the season to right center. Take me through that at bat.
Well, my previous at bat, she had got me on a changeup, and so she was throwing almost a changeup to every person at bat. So I was trying to be patient, wait for it, and she gave me a changeup, and so I took it opposite field. So just sitting back and waiting on it.
So now let's go to the 7th inning. It's a 3-2 game, 2-1. You're hitting. You bunt. You kind of slap on it down the first baseline. First of all, was that your decision as far as to bunt that on your own, and then you beat it out and you tied the game up at 3-3? Take me through that situation.
No, it wasn't. Actually, Coach gave me the bunt for a hit sign, so it wasn't my call. But when she gave it to me, I was just trying to get it down first baseline, and Allie's got a lot of speed, so she was able to make it home. So tied the game, took us to extra innings. So. And
you got a great bunt. I mean, that was a perfectly executed bunt down the first base. There was nobody there. The pitcher rushed her throw it high, and I think that was part of the strategy why to call the bunt. With your speed, you were able to beat it out. Is that? I mean, it's kind of a law. People don't talk about the bunt. I mean, that's a very important play, and you executed it perfectly.
Yeah. Well, in the first inning, Coach gave me the bunt for a hit sign again in the first inning. And I noticed the first baseman was playing back, and she just kept playing back. So it's kind of more, the bunt is more of reading the corners and seeing where they're playing, and then just showing that you're going to bunt late so they don't have time to react. So. All
right, let's bring in the freshman here. Let's bring in Haley Douglas, making her post-game debut. Welcome.
Hello.
How did it feel to be back in the circle there after being time off?
Felt great. I was really happy to just get some innings and kind of throw me back in the game, see how I did. I was really happy with my performance.
How would you say, I mean, you mentioned that you got ahead of the hitters, obviously only gave up the 2 runs, had that 1 inning in the 3rd, but I mean 4 innings, solid ball. I mean, how would you critique your performance there?
It always can be better, but to come back from have a shoulder injury and have cortisone shots and MRIs and stuff, just to come back and kind of get up on hitters and get a couple strikeouts, it felt good. Always can be better, but it felt good.
Is the challenge more mental or physical when you've been off so much in the circle there? You got some rust you got to deal with. I mean, what's the harder challenge there?
I think it's a little bit of both. Mental is always a tough part of the game. You always have to have a strong mental game to be able to get up on batters and be able to say, I'm going to get this girl's not getting on, kind of thing. But it's also a part of getting back into the game. And I've only thrown about a week of bullpens before I pitched tonight, so it's a little bit of rust, a little bit of mental too.
But as a staff as a whole, starting to step up. Lacey came in there and kept it close, and then the offense came back. But talk about it. What have you learned from the other pitchers, like Deanna, who came in relief, and Lacey, for that matter?
Just to work hard and to help your teammates out as much as you can. No walks. Keep those to a minimum. Just work hard for your teammates.
And it helps to have a hitter like Natalie. Talk about her with her hit the home run, got the offense going.
Oh yeah, that was a clutch. We really needed that to kind of get things going.
Natalie, let's go back to you here. A couple more questions. You get the win. You come from behind 3-0 in the 6th. Is this a game where maybe a few weeks ago you don't come back from win, but now you've had some positive results recently, especially in conference, and that you're feeling no sweat, we can come back from this?
I think so. And taking the series last weekend, I think it gave us a lot of confidence in just the start of a new season. Overall, maybe we would have in the first of the season, but we kind of left that behind us, and now we're on to conference and in the right direction. So. And
speaking of that, go to Tulsa now, back on the road, conference series against Tulsa. They're a very good team. I mean, last year we beat them 2 out of 3, but it was very tense. As one of the veterans, what are you going to tell the girls here as far as the approach going to Tulsa this weekend and keep the positive momentum going?
Well, Tulsa's a great team, and they have good hitters, but if we play our game, I mean, we have to go in with a lot of confidence and take the series, best 2 out of 3, and it's basically just go in and play hard and start from the very beginning, because if you get down, I mean, like I said, they're a great team, so if you get down, it's hard to come back up. So just start from the first inning and go in and win the series.
All right, Natalie Land, Haley Douglas, we thank you for joining us on the post-game show. Thank you.